Hey guys, welcome to our channel. I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Antoine.
And you're at Antoine and Tiffany. Today we're having homemade spaghetti. We love spaghetti. I think that this is a great meal. Easy to make and especially a good meal to make during a weekday. Here, we gotta make sure we do a thumbnail. So, yeah.
We about to dig in.
How's everybody Monday?
Man was busy.
Y'all, I love my food steaming hot. Antoine always like his food like lukewarm. I'm gonna be like, I can't do that.
You know, I gotta put the stinky cheese on there. My baby called it Parmesan cheese. I call it stinky cheese.
I believe the rest of the world calls it Parmesan cheese as well.
A lot of people call it stinky cheese too. How many people call it stinky cheese? I want to know.
I had my soda my pink grapefruit brand. That's good.
And y'all know I got my signature red cup, and I ain't gonna tell y'all what's in it today though. It just might be really juice.
Oh, this is good.
But yeah, I'm pouring the stinky cheese on.
You
and
can
then
never
of
go
course,
wrong with spaghetti.
you know you need that Louisiana hot sauce. If y'all don't put hot sauce on y'all spaghetti, y'all is pump faking out there. Don't even play. How many people, you know everybody put hot sauce on their spaghetti. But I'm about to test it out.
I sometimes put hot sauce on my spaghetti, but not all the time.
YouTube land, y'all know spaghetti was the first meal that my baby made for me. When we had our very first date. Well, she invited me over to her house.
That was not the date.
I mean, it wasn't a date, but she invited me over to her house. She made that spaghetti. I was like, let me taste that. See if it tastes like the very first time. Let me see. Tastes like the first time, baby.
So extra.
Tastes like the first time, you know. How many people out there remember their first time? You know. Yeah, it's the first time for everything. First time like date, first kiss, first whatever, you know. So I like to know what was your when you first started dating? What was your very first date you went on?
My very first date I went on. I went to the movies.
The movies?
Yeah.
Do you remember what movie you saw? Oh, probably so long ago.
I was like in the 8th grade.
Oh, okay. What are some cool dates you think to go on, like for people to go? For like on a first date, what do you think is a cool date to go on for your very first date?
For a first date?
Yeah.
Anything that involves that, it's easy for you guys to talk to each other, to get to know each other.
Yeah, because you don't want to go on a date and the atmosphere is loud. You're trying to get to know them. You don't know a lot about them. Then all of a sudden, you just yelling over top of one another. So you want to make sure the atmosphere is right, the setting is right. Like when I took you on that picnic, right, baby? You remember that? Oh, she was loving that. She was like, I surprised her. Got the picnic basket, had that joint in the trunk, had some Subway on ice, had the bubbly in there, went downtown, DC. She was like, where are you taking me? Pulled up on that waterfront, and it was like 90 degrees out there. So I was like, it was like pulling teeth to get her to go because she do not like the hot weather. But she went, and we had a beautiful time though. So that's always a good one. I say out there, fellas, if y'all want to take it, you know, get their heart, take them on a picnic.
Look, eating this spaghetti making me hot. Ooh.
I'm trying to tell you, it's good.
Good.
It's hot to trap, baby. Put a little bit more sticky cheese. Let me get a little bit more of that sticky cheese. Stop playing. I'm gonna get the sticky cheese.
Spaghetti is always a good meal to make. It's easy. It's not expensive, and it's like filling. It's good for like a family, big size, stuff like that. I normally bake my spaghetti, but this is just I put it on the stove. It's too hot to be cooking, you know.
Hey, tastes good to me.
It's too hot to be using the oven. Normally, like kind of layer it like lasagna or something, with cheese and stuff. Be good. What do you think is a good first date?
Me personally, I like, because especially if you first when you first get to meet meet someone, you already kind of got pretty much everything out the way. As far as getting to know them.
It's a fly in here, and that fly just flew past that screen so fast. It was like a little superhero.
He like a superhero. He trying to get some of this spaghetti, but when I saw him, it's swap.
I'm like, look here, little fly. I got my little spaghetti set up for a presentation, but I was gonna eat this later on.
You gonna eat it? I'm gonna eat it. It ain't gonna make it back to the refrigerator. It's getting done, you know. But as I was saying, back to my first date, man, any sports, you know, like anywhere, a sports bar,
a sports bar,
yeah, or a food place, anywhere, you know, like any place like that where you could just kind of mingle and get the jitters out. That's all. Nothing spectacular, guys. You know, movie, like you said, a good movie.
Going to the movie, but you really can't talk.
Yeah.
The whole bracelet is kind of talking.
Because I feel like you already kind of got most of the stuff you want to know out of the person out. If you talk to them on the phone.
If you talk to them on the phone, but generally, like the first date is, unless you've known the person beforehand, that's going to be like kind of one of your first or few times being around the person in person. People act totally different, like in person versus maybe if they're on the phone. Like you have some people that talk a lot when they're on the phone, and then you get them in person and they say nothing.
I definitely agree, because I think the reason why we click so much, I think neither one of us know when to shut up.
I think that's hard.
I'm always talking.
Guys, this is so good.
She's always talking. Talk. That's all she did. Talk.
Have a little bit more Parmesan cheese.
Stinky cheese.
Parmesan.
Stop saying Parmesan.
So guys, the reason why I wanted spaghetti, I watched one of B Love's Life. Shout out to B Love's Life. I love her.
Yeah, she inspired us.
Her and her son had spaghetti today. I was watching one of their videos, and she made homemade spaghetti, and I was like, oh my God, I want spaghetti.
Yeah, she called me. I was at work, and she was like, you know, I want spaghetti. And I was like, I can just buy some spaghetti. And I'm like, where do you get good spaghetti? She's like, I'm just gonna make it. My eyes, don't you know, that little face with the hearts and the little emoji again, I did like that. Because I already knew it was going to be bomb. I already knew. All right, let me show y'all something. Y'all know anything about this water right here? I'm trying to tell y'all, this pink grapefruit Pierre water, man, bomb. I don't know if y'all know, but I'm trying to tell you, I better get y'all some of that. So good. So good. Hey, YouTube name, our weekend was fire. We just celebrated our 3-year anniversary. Went to the fight. Saw my man, Tank Davis. Hit my man, got him up out of there second round. I was like, Lord, have mercy. But I tell you, they was starting and botting in that joint. You know what I'm saying? What you think, baby?
Oh, sorry. Food's good. Oh my God, guys, look at this. I'm almost done.
She crushed.
He talking. He talking to y'all.
Yeah.
Too much. I'm over here eating.
I gotta take my time out, make sure it go down right. I don't be playing around.
But nah, it was crazy. It was a lot of women that were dressed very provocative. A lot of guys. I mean, you know, I must not be up to date with the fashions, but it was like, I guess people were searching for their forever.
That was in there.
Girls were, yes, so that everyone would look. But the fight was fun. I thought that was something that we have never done before. It was a, good atmosphere. Everybody was having a good time. One thing I will say is that every time I've ever seen a professional fight, it's been on TV, and I feel like it just takes hours for the fight. But we got there at 9, and we were leaving out at 11.
But I think a lot of that was because the fights ended so quick.
Yeah, like the fights ended fast.
Even the undercard fight, the one before the main event, the guy knocked the dude out in the second round, and it's like, when they punch each other, it's like the crowd goes crazy. I've never seen like a building go off the way they did when somebody get hit. I was like, yo, this is nice. So now it's like I'm just hooked on boxing now. I would love to go to another live fight like that.
But another reason why I've seen most fights occur in Vegas, and like we're on the East Coast, it's a 3-hour time difference. So, of course, when a fight's coming on here at midnight or something, you're like, oh gosh, this is taking forever. And a lot of people normally have their fight parties start at like 8 o'clock or so. But it was fun.
And it was in Baltimore. Shout out to B-More, baby.
Shout out to B-More.
Yeah, man, a lot of news going around talking about, what Trump posted as far as B-More
That's crazy.
infested. Man, I love Baltimore. Some of my favorite restaurants are in Baltimore. Some of the places.
No. Some of my favorite
people. Ravens, though. I ain't feeling them.
People live in Baltimore. Shout out to everybody that I went to college with, that I met from Baltimore. Like, I've been living in this area in Washington, D.C. for like half of my life. And I'm 32. So, look, whatever, I don't care. Look, so I shout out my age. So, like, when I first moved here with my parents, we would go to Baltimore, but I lived like closer to a suburb in Maryland that was out, like the suburb that I lived in was right between Baltimore and DC. So I never really knew that there was like such a major difference of the people and the culture and like from the music, from the style of clothes, from the way that people talk. Because I'm like, well, everybody's all in the same area.
Right down the street.
Until I went to college, and it was people from like DC or this county called Prince George County. And then people from Baltimore, it was like night and day. Like, it was like truly night and day. And I'm just being from Chicago. And I was like, I'm from the Midwest. I'm neutral. I don't know what's going on.
But whatever it is,
it's totally different.
It's just all love.
Yeah, I love Baltimore. I love the people there. Like you said, we love the food. Most of the time when we're going to like any type of concerts or anything or comedy shows, it's going to be in Baltimore. So we highly support the area of Baltimore. It's a great area. One more. And it is a great place to invest in with real estate. It's like
it's coming up.
Coming up. It's really like if you're looking into like flipping homes, it's very much so an ideal place, an area to be in, and a place that's not too far away from DC, as well as Baltimore has a very, very well-known medical area with hospitals, very well-known hospitals like John Hopkins.
Buyer's market.
Yeah. It's a buyer's market in there. I feel like it's a seller's market out here. Like, it's just insane. Guys, I am sweating. This spaghetti, I like my food steaming hot, and I guess I was like, I want it to be real hot. And now I'm like, oh, I'm burning up.
Me? I'm burning spaghetti up. I'm burning up.
Look, I didn't talk, now he didn't cut up to me.
Keep on talking. You don't have a race. You don't finish this. You want to see who finished the first?
Spaghetti is good. Spaghetti always been one of my favorite meals my mom would make. Like, that's one of my favorite. My mom makes such a good spaghetti. What was your favorite? What's your favorite meal your mom made?
Fried chicken, baby. Bessie's Chicken. She could have opened a restaurant, I'm trying to tell you. My mom used to whip up that chicken, that fried chicken. Lord. Everybody know about my mom's fried chicken. Her fried chicken and the pig feet. They can thumb down on that. But she made the best pig feet too, but I can't get down with the pig feet.
We just had a conversation about that, talking about pig feet. Ooh, baby.
Like, what y'all think out there, YouTube, man? Pig feet, yay or nay? People say they like chillin', pig ears, all that. I don't like none of that. I don't like the texture of it. Ugh.
I ain't chillin'.
Disgusting. Ugh. That's disgusting. Excuse me. Sorry about that. It's so good. It's so good.
So it's Monday. You got a whole work week ahead of everyone. You guys gotta watch our video. You gotta subscribe. Whoa!
There go that
fly just flew. I'm telling you, that's Superman. That fly.
Call him Super Duper.
And you know who probably let the fly in.
Whoa, not me. I don't be going in and out. Nah.
All the time, in and out, in and out. Like, what is it that you're doing?
No, whatever.
Oh,
Super duper. There goes super duper.
that's why it's like
Mhm.
I'm not playing no games. When y'all not looking, I'm gonna just snatch up the whole plate. Just pick up the whole plate.
Yeah, you keep on
Guys, look
talking
at that.
about.
Look at this.
Keep on.
Delicious.
All right, the rule is whoever finished last got the dishes. What? Oh, yeah, no. Ain't going, dog. I'm done.
It was bad. It was bad.
But hit that like button, y'all. Subscribe. Stop playing. Don't be pump faking. Like, subscribe.
Subscribe. We love you guys.
Subscribe, like. In that order. Okay.
Yeah.
Like, subscribe, like. However y'all do it, man.
You
Hit that
want to
like button.
subscribe so that you get the notifications when we post our new videos.
Man, you know what I'm saying? We ain't playing.
Guys, we ain't played this time with this meal. We cleaned our plate.
And she got the dishes, cause I finished first.
No. You know when you hot, you just use anything as a fan. Oh. Whew.
Yeah.
Look, I done had that spaghetti, and it was hot. It's so good.
But yeah, we did the thing. We about to finish our day. Chill out. Y'all relax, chill out. And one more, like I like to say, one more.
One more.